Students, phylum Cnidaria. It is the second lesson from Animal Diversity 1. Okay. It is earlierly it is also called Coelenterata. Okay. So, what about the characteristic features shows by animals present in the phylum Cnidaria? Aquatic animals lives in water. Marine, mostly marine water, mostly lives in marine water. Solitary, that means animals lives as alone. Colonial, forms a colony. Individuals forms a colony. Lives together. It's sessile. Sessile means attaches to the base. Movement is not possible by the animal. Free swimming and radially symmetric animals. Radially symmetric, that means radially symmetry means any one of the plane that passes through the central part of the body can be divided into two equal parts, that is radial symmetry. These animals shows radial symmetry. Sea anemones are biradially symmetric animals. Biradial symmetry is shows by sea anemone. What about biradial symmetry? Two planes. Animals having two planes. Only two planes that passes through the central part of the body can be divided into two equal parts. One is a pharyngeal plane, another one is a tentacular plane. Okay? Sea anemones that passes biradial symmetry. Next, cnidocytes are present. Cnidocytes also called cnidoblast, also called stinging cells. These are the cells mostly present in the tentacles of body. Tentacles of body of animal. Tentacles, mostly these are cnidocytes present on tentacles, mostly on tentacles. What about the tentacles? Tentacles are the elongated movable structures present at the anterior part of body. Tentacles are elongated movable structures. Okay, these are the cnidocytes. Cnidoblast, also called stinging cells, present on tentacles, used for anchorage and capturing of the prey and helps in defense. These are the functions of cnidocytes. Next, tissue level organization is present. Cells are develops into tissues. Tissue level organization is present. Diploblastic animals, body wall that shows two layers. Student, it is the polyform. It is the cnidarian. Body structure that shows body structure. It is the body wall. It is the ectoderm. It is the endoderm. It is the endoderm. It is the ectoderm. Two layers present in the body wall. So these are diploblastic animals. Entire the body is formed with two layers. Next, internally there is a cavity. This is the cavity is called gastrovascular cavity, also called coelenteron. By the presence of the coelenteron, hence the name, phylum name Coelenterata. It is the gastric cavity, gastrovascular cavity. It is the gastrovascular cavity, also called coelenteron. Okay, it is the coelenteron in the body of animal helps in digestion and the circulation. It is the coelenteron is opens to outside, anteriorly opens to outside by the help of the mouth. There is a mouth. Okay, it is the opens to outside by the help of the mouth. It is the mouth helps in taking of the food particles into the body that is ingestion, and also helps in removal of the wastages, removal of undigested particles by this aperture. So it is also helps in agitation, ingestion and the agitation. Okay, there is no anus in these animals. Next, digestion is extracellular digestion. Digestion is extracellular. Okay, extracellular, that means digestion outside the cell. In coelenteron, extracellular digestion in coelenteron. Intracellular digestion is also occurs, that is in muscular cells, nutritive muscular cells. These are muscular cells present in endoderm. Intracellular digestion inside the cell. Food particle goes to the digestion in the inner side of the cell, intracellular digestion. Okay, intracellular digestion by nutritive muscular cells are present in endoderm. Nervous system is also present in form of primitive type. Instead, it is available in form of diffuse nerve net. Neurons are interconnected with each other and forms a network like structure. Next, these are the neurons are nerve cells are non-polarized. Non-polarized, that means does not carries the impulse, does not receive stimuli. That means non-polarized nerve cells. Next, sensory structures also present in the body called statocyst. Statocyst are sensory cells, sensory structures, not cells. Statocysts are sensory structures present in medusoid form. Cnidarians available in two body forms. One is polyp and the other one is medusa. Medusa, that shows statocyst, which are act as sensory structures. Next, coral forming cnidarians. Some amount of the cnidarians, some of the cnidarians. Some cnidarians by the exoskeleton structures made up with calcium carbonate forms a solid structures in the marine water, which are called corals. Coral forming cnidarians by the exoskeleton, which is made up with calcium carbonate. Cnidarians show two body forms. Cnidarians available in two basic body forms. One is polyp and the other one is medusa. Polyp, medusa. Two body forms. One is polyp and the other one is medusa. In this, polyp is sessile, attaches to the base, cylindrical structure, and goes to asexual reproduction. Polyp goes to asexual reproduction and produce medusa forms. Example for polyp, hydra is the polyp, Adamsia, another one example. Medusa, what about the medusa? Medusa is free swimming in the marine water, umbrella shaped structure, and goes to sexual reproduction and produce polyp. Okay, example, medusoid forms. Example, Aurelia, jellyfish. Aurelia, that is jellyfish. Next student, metagenesis. What about metagenesis? Metagenesis, that means both forms, polyp forms, medusoid forms, exhibit alternation of generation. Shows alternation of the generation. That means polyp goes to asexual reproduction, produce medusa. Medusa goes to sexual reproduction and produce polyp stages, polyp forms. That is the alternation of generation. Alternation of generation exhibited by the cnidarians called metagenesis. Example, Obelia. Metagenesis. Example, Obelia. Next student, goes to asexual reproduction. These animals, cnidarians, goes to asexual reproduction, by budding. Budding is the one type of the asexual reproduction. By the formation of the birds, these are the birds form outer surface of the body, and after some time these are removed from the body and it develops into the adult one. Next, sexual reproduction is by syngamy. Syngamy is the sexual reproduction. Fission of the gametes, production of the gametes and forms the zygote. Development is indirect. So larva is present. Free swimming ciliated larva is present in the development history of animal, of cnidarians, that is planula. Planula is the free swimming ciliated larva. Some of the cnidarians are there: Physalia, Adamsia, Pennatula, Rhizostoma, Meandrina. These are the examples.